right here, and Mom gonna do your hair, okay? Let's put this on. No, around your neck. Hold on, buddy. You ready? You ready, Ken? All right, there you go. Hi, and welcome to my channel, Shades of Sage. My name is Hashima, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing how I cut baby Kenzo's hair. So I previously already did a video on how I cut Matthias's hair, and I cut his hair right before I did Kenzo's. His routine really pretty much hasn't changed. It's the same thing, but I want to show baby Kenzo's because I do cut his hair a little bit differently. So this is about my third time cutting Kenzo's hair, and as you can see, he does not like to stay still. So yeah, but first I just spray his hair, and his hair is very low porosity. So I spray it a whole bunch, brush it out. All right, do you want to try sitting back down for me? You gonna sit back down? You gonna sit down? So after I get the tangles out with the bigger brush, I do like to go in with the finer tooth comb and make sure that all the knots and tangles are out. I find that helps me to cut the hair a little bit better. You can see he's just jumping around, dancing, playing around. So now I'm cutting, and the technique that I like to use on him, I kind of like to pull the hair out a little bit and then cut straight across. So with Matthias, I cut kind of downward in a downward motion, and I cut his hair really low. For Kenzo, I do want them to look different, so I don't cut his hair exactly the same. And now you can see I have to sit down because he just was not staying still. He was getting up, he was getting down, and I was like, it's easier if I just cut it like this. This is how I normally cut it, but I thought he would sit in the chair this time, but he didn't. So we're going with that. But yeah, I just pull out a little bit. I just pull out little sections and then cut that way, going all around his head. So I had to keep reminding him to stay still. I need to get him a chair or something to sit in. But I like to leave more hair on the top and sides than I do the back. So I kind of trim the back down lower than the top and sides. I really like that look on him. I also forgot to mention, so the night before I like to wash their hair, and I do wash all the kids' hair only once a month, but I wash their hair the night before I want to cut it, and I don't put any products in Kenzo's hair. So that's the main difference between him and Matthias. Matthias, I do use the oil, and sometimes I use a hair lotion. For Kenzo, I don't use anything because he does have eczema, and I have experimented putting a couple of products in his hair. Every single time it broke him out, even the hair oil that we all use. So I don't put anything in his hair, just water. Literally just water. That's all I use. And you got it? He is very low porosity, so like super low porosity. So I have to keep his hair wet during the process. I just like to wet it down when I'm cutting his hair so that the strands stretch as I'm trying to pull them and cut them. And then I know once the hair dries, it will be lower than it was when it was wet. So I don't cut that much. I don't get too close to his scalp when I'm cutting Kenzo's hair. So I gave him the water bottle to distract him, but he was just spraying it all over his face and almost close to the camera, so I had to take that away. But yeah, so I'm still learning how to cut their hair. I'm not a professional. This is not a tutorial. This is just me learning with the boys as they get older how to cut their hair. Let me see.
Thanks. So it's none of my business, but using your baby charm to rip people off.
Oh, wait. Can I use the brush now? Let's use the brush. So I just wanted to brush it out to check for evenness, but when I cut his hair, I like to brush up. I think that's easier for me to cut that way. So I'm just checking to see if it's even all the way around as best as I could get it. He really was like tired of sitting still, so I tried to move as quickly as I could, and just, it's not perfect like I said, but I just, you know, did my best. So that is baby Kenzo's hair. Alright, can you turn around so I can see? Okay, can you turn around? Okay. Ooh. Hold on. So that is the haircut. I'm just brushing off any loose hairs off of him. He just really wanted the camera at this point. So these are the best pictures that I could get. He would not sit still after this for nothing. So yeah, that's the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.